Well, Joshua, how you keeping?
Not so bad, yourself?
Very good. Hey, we've actually called out to over your or behind you is one of your demo tractors, and then we're with I suppose Gardner potatoes, and David, who's driving the harvester's wife, works for us, so she told us to get out because you get a high-bog camera. But tell us a little bit about the demo, because historically, you work a lot with the Sammy Deutz brand now, obviously. Historically, Sammy was always a tractor, well renowned, particularly in the north of Antrim, for potato men.
Yep.
And that seems to be a tradition that has came right through, especially as you have brought on the Deutz brand, etc. What is the crack with that?
Well, I would say what that probably came out of at the very, very start is that Sammy tractors always came standard with ground drive. So back in the day, I suppose, whenever potato men were looking for a new tractor and wanted ground drive, and ground drive came in to be a thing on harvesters and stuff, Sammy was there right away, full spec, brand new with ground drive. And as it's progressed in the last, say, 15, 20 years, a lot of customers like the Sammy brand and have just kept going and progressed also into Deutz as well. So we've been doing Sammy for, I think it's 34 years now, and I think we've been doing Deutz 15, if I remember right. It might be 14, but in around that. So we've just progressed through, and potato customers and indeed arable customers is a big part of our customer base for the tractors.
Well, like you know, we've borrowed a good few of your demo tractors over the years, and we borrowed a little one time, and it stayed. But like the demo that you're on at the minute here is a 6155?
6155, yeah. So 6.1 litre, 159 at the shaft, standard tractor. There's 3 spec levels available, but this tractor is, so SDF UK and Ireland, or particularly Deutz, are doing a, you know what you want to call it, a bargain deal tractor at the minute. So they're doing a tractor, brilliant spec, really good finance offering, and at a real good competitive price. So this tractor, although you can get RC shift on TTV, which this tractor's fitted with a gear stick, 5 gears, 6 splitters in the range. You can then upgrade to RC shift, which is fully electric, robotic shift, and then you can go to TTV, which is our continuously variable transmission. But this tractor is kind of going back to basics a bit. Gear stick, manual spools, not a lot of complicated things to do, just get in and do the job.
Is it Deutz or Deutz?
Well, the Germans call it Deutz-Fahr. I could sort of say Deutz and people call it Deutz, I don't know, whatever you want.
Well, is that, you know, something that Deutz have come up with there? You know, is this like a limited run of tractors, or is this a complete new?
Well, last year at the ploughing, obviously there was no ploughing this year, but last year at the ploughing at the dealer meeting, which we always try to have maybe 2 days before, so all the dealers in the north and south of Ireland, wherever they are, we're all in agreement that we'd like a product that is not basic as such, because that tractor still has very good spec on it. You know, it's front cab suspension, air brakes, 120 litre minute pump, front linkage. It's not so much basic, but it's a good spec at a great price with a good finance offering.
But there's no real basic.
No, not nowadays. But it kind of was born out of a want from dealers and probably feedback from customers wanting something. In this day and age, the tractors have gone a bit mad with pricing. Something just that can be seen as affordable. And in terms of longevity of it, they've done very well out of it so far. I know we've won out. We had one that done our first demo, it was gone. This is actually our second demonstrator of that tractor. We've a lot of inquiries for that one. So I know we've been doing well. The rest of the dealers have, so hopefully they'll continue to do a model every year of that.
What's David running there?
David's running Agri 2015 6160, which would be, I suppose, the previous version, just with the older gearbox, still manual, but the older gearbox. They changed to that tractor last year there. So basically just the tractor I have out today is a near enough straight swap for that. Just a few wee changes. The axle's different in them, the gearbox is different in them, and the back end and all is fairly same. The cab's a bit different layout.
So basically the one David's in there is very, the one in the harvester is very like the 210 we had a few years ago.
It's the
style-wise,
yeah, same style.
And then the 6165 that we had out then only a couple of years ago
Is
now
what-
at this stage. So that's, and they were both,
Yeah.
but they were both RC shift.
Yeah, so whereas this one's, as we call it A-Spec, we have A-Spec, B and C, so it's manual gear stick instead. But as a large part of the market, you know, some of the other green brands, a lot of guys are still using gear sticks, so we see no problem to go back to that.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, there's a lot of people that just like levers.
Yeah,
You know,
absolutely.
that's genuinely how it is. Well, do the Deutz still run on the ground drive for the potato man? Or?
You can't, it's an option, but not standard anymore, but definitely still an option, yeah.
But you still putting a few Sammys out, or?
Yeah, well the Sammy's changed now, so I think it's worldwide, but in the UK and Ireland for definite, a Sammy's now peaked at 140 horse, 4-cylinder. So you can't go above that at all now. So they run, obviously, SDF is 4 brands, Sammy, Deutz-Fahr, Lamborghini and Hurleyman. The Lamborghini and the Deutz, they brand as more the premium, so they can go right the way up. So any size of Deutz you can get are the same as the Lamborghini. And then the smaller range, the Sammy and the Hurleyman, which I seen you it up the other day, it's just, it just goes to 140. But the Lamborghini and Deutz goes to 140 as well, you know, full range.
Well, how's things then with yourselves at Hunter Kane? Because obviously you're big dealers in regards to the Pottinger brand, and you know we've been doing a good bit with them. It was a bit disappointing that the roadshow didn't get up into but COVID stopped that. But how's the Pottinger thing looking for you?
Pottinger's going really well. We've already got several wagons sold for next season, and what is it now, start of November, so we're looking well. We had a very good year with Pottinger this year, you know, mowers, tedders, rakeways, and great year for wagons, probably the best in the last 3, and next year's looking to be similar again. But we've tried to push a lot of deals earlier this year because we're not sure what Brexit's going to do at the minute.
Yeah.
It could, the way we've ordered is most of our stock will be in December, so we should be okay this year. Just didn't want to take the chance that anything could be affected for next year.
Well, look, thanks very much. Maybe for a lot of our viewers around the likes of the UK and Ireland and further afield, they maybe just don't understand me when I say, you know, I just want to go back to this, like, most of the potato men I knew growing up in the North Coast were all working with Sammys, really supplied from you guys back in the day. That has progressed now, and as you can see behind you, the 2 Deutzes.
Yeah, we still have quite a lot of very important potato customers, and the Deutz brand, Sammy brand, serves them well.
Nothing good to show.